Everybody, hope everybody's doing good, staying blessed and feeling well. I am back, and so today, hopefully, everybody enjoyed their holiday, and I hope that everybody enjoys the upcoming New Year. And I thought that I would come in really quick with an outfit of the day and to bring up a topic that I thought was interesting, considering I get asked it a few different times, and it's, do you like wearing ties, or what's up with you and ties? And I really do like ties. I like ties a lot. I like seeing ties on other people. I like that there are different types of ties and that they're an accessory that I personally like. Now, I like ties enough that I don't let other people get on my nerves saying you're a woman so you can't wear a tie. That goes in one ear and out the other. Why? Because for a long part of my life, I worked in the security field and I wore a tie every day with my uniform, just about. So it never really was a problem for me to wear a tie. I like them. I look at them as an accessory. Does that matter that I'm a woman that I wear a tie? To some people, yes, it does. In fact, some people take it to the extreme and they think that because I'm a woman, I can't wear pants either. Yeah, I just said that. And I thought that it would be an interesting topic to bring up because I know I'm not the only person who happens to be a woman who likes to dress this way, even if it's not all the time. Because if you've been following me, you pretty much can tell that I have a wide range of clothes that I like to wear. Some on the extreme feminine side, and some closer to the, I guess, masculine androgynous look. And for me personally, it's not about making a statement or anything. It's just what I happen to like to wear that day. And for some people, I don't know. There's like a switch that gets thrown in their brain that if they see somebody wearing pants and a tie, they automatically assume man. Or the same way, if they see somebody wearing pink and it's a guy, they automatically throw this switch and go, "What's wrong with him? He shouldn't be wearing pink." These are stereotypes that I really don't understand, but at the same time, I was raised around them, and I understand why some people are so stuck in certain fashion stereotypes, and that's what I'm gonna call it: fashion stereotypes. The same way that people say that if you're a professional person, you shouldn't be wearing a business suit and rocking locks. I know you've probably heard this if you've got locks, and I know you probably heard this or met somebody or have been around someone who has suffered um, the business professional image stereotype of what you're supposed to look like. Honestly, I am one of those people that I look at what other people have accomplished who happen to have certain non-traditional stereotypical fashion trends that they like to wear and they still are successful. So I don't know, I think it's about more about what you know in your brain than what you look like on the outside, but at the same time it's about having common sense. Just because you see somebody wearing something does not mean that that's all that they're about. They could be wearing that for any old kind of reason. They could just be wearing it for that day. In fact, they could be wearing it because it's wash day. You don't know. And even then, you shouldn't be judging people based on for just what they're wearing. But that's just a personal opinion. However, I've noticed that's easier said than done because there are plenty of people who enjoy looking at a person and making judgments about them without even speaking to that person. Like, based on what I'm wearing right now, there are all kinds of stereotypes that people could throw out just because they see me wearing a tie. In fact, I've actually had some awkward comments made to me by people just because they saw me wear a tie in a few other videos. And I've had some stereotypes because of my hair. Honestly, I have more respect for a person who has the actual common sense to ask me directly about things or ask a person directly about things before they start making assumptions. So this video is basically going to be me sharing these thoughts that I have. Just because a person is dressed a certain way and you might not like how they're dressed doesn't mean that that person is a bad person. Just because that person has their hairstyle in a way that you don't like or you don't approve of does not mean that that person is a bad person. Just because that person has something going on with them that you don't like or that you don't understand does not mean that that person is a bad person. A bad person is a bad person, in my opinion, based off of their actions, not just based off of something that they're wearing on their body. Now, that's just my opinion, and I'm sharing it with you all, and I'm basically opening up to see what other people's opinions are on that. But honestly, I thought that I would also share that I went through this phase as I was growing up, and I'm still growing up in so many ways. But when I was in school, I went through this phase of dressing really tomboyish. And it wasn't about dressing tomboyish with me, it's just that I liked those clothes. I liked being extra comfortable, and I liked wearing stuff that I didn't have to worry about flying up and or having an issue. So me wearing dresses and skirts, I had to get used to that. My mother, when I was growing up, she used to put me in dresses and skirts all the time and dress me extra girly, and that was, yeah, a matter of fact, extra girly, extra feminine. That's how she would dress me. And so as I got older and started wearing what I wanted to wear or had more say in what I wanted to wear, I was wearing more pants, more corduroys, bell bottoms, and I even went through a phase of wearing suspenders and stuff like that. And I even, as I got older, wore ties and dressed more like this when I was working at office buildings. And then when I went and started working for a security companies, I was wearing pants, long sleeve shirt, tie. There was nothing wrong with it. I never really had anybody say anything mean to me about it. However, I noticed that outside of a uniform, that some people have a real problem with a woman wearing certain things, and the same thing goes for a man. If a man wears certain colors, some people have some really wild things to say about a man who wears pink. So I thought that I would just bring that up and see what other people thought about it. So I hope everybody's doing good, staying blessed, and feeling well. And I will see you all next time. Bye. And let me know what you think about that. Do you think that what a person wears is really that important? Bye.